Hello everyone, this is another Visage Garden interview with a DJ. State your name.
Hi, my name is Gray. I go by DJ Avant Gray, like avant-garde. Yeah, that's me. I mostly DJ new wave and 80s. So,
Yeah, that's cool. Look at you. Alright, so my first question for you is, what's your favorite Gothic album currently or all time or both? You can basically like what an album that you're currently listening to or an album that like means a lot to you. Just, you know, up to your interpretation how you want to answer this.
Okay. I wrote some notes because I'm a little silly. So I listed 3.
Ooh, we got an extra one.
I couldn't help myself. So I would say, I don't know if you want to consider it as gothic, but I guess an artist that really got me into, I guess, just goth music and mostly just new wave in general is the album Touch by Eurythmics, because I just love Annie Lennox's deep voice. For those of you who don't or are unfamiliar, she does the very popular song Sweet Dreams Are Made of These. And that whole album, I want to say, is an album my dad actually showed me forever ago when I was young. And it's very... I want to say she made it at the time where there was a lot of, I guess, musical pioneers discovering, like, just how to work with synths and being very experimental with it, which came to shape, like, the rest of, like, the new wave. My second album, which is sent me down the goth pipeline, which is Massive Attack, or Mezzanine by Massive Attack. It has a very popular song on it called Angel. I found it when I was in middle school, and the song that actually made me interested in that album was Teardrop. I think that song is in a TV show, but I just found it on YouTube because I was a huge YouTube head, just like scrolling through thumbnails.
I'm trying to think of what TV show it is. If anyone knows. No.
I don't know if it's like a doctor show or something.
Oh, wait, is it,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do know what you're talking about. It's, like, in my head.
Like, I think I see the guy's face.
Yeah.
Like,
It's House. Is it House?
House MD?
Yeah, I think it's House MD with Teardrop. You're gonna have to play it for me.
The house guy is just a house guy.
The house.
Anyway, and then the third one, which really sent me down like the goth listening rabbit hole of like, I guess more modern goth, would be John Mouse's very long album name. I had to write it down because I just note it as the Lighthouse album. Is We Must Become the Pitiless Censors of Ourselves. And I found that through a Netflix show called Russian Doll.
I love that show. I love the first season. Anyways, that's sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
those
getting that was a good answer to this question. My second question for you is, what would you say is the most difficult part about DJing? Take a look at that, you know. Wrap your brain around the question, figure it out.
Difficult part about DJing, I would say, is, well, I am newer at DJing still. And it's slowly really starting to click now for me, but the most difficult would be juggling like the actual energy, like the vibe of the room, and just like getting immersed in like partying, like you're like playing and it's like, ooh, I'm getting into this, I'm like hitting flow state, like this song's hitting, I'm mixing and I'm like getting sucked into it, and then actually following through with the technicality of it. So music is pretty much math, but it's also the energy, the feeling you get with it. So it's like, oh shit, I have to hit this button at this certain time, and then I gotta mix this and make sure it's okay.
But you're also trying to remember to have fun. You gotta be locked in, but also like vibing at the same time.
Yeah, and I know that comes with experience, but I will say sometimes I'm just like, dang, I really wish I could jump on the dance floor and be like, yeah, but I'm like, wait, I am the person mixing, so I gotta. You gotta
be locked in, you know. No, I understand that does seem difficult. You're not the first one to tell me. So, my third question for you is, what is your hot take about goth culture / what is your mild take? So tell me your hot take, something that is a very like, Oh, okay. And then tell me your like mild take, something that just like mildly annoys you when you're at like goth like events and stuff, all that. Yes, you know, have fun with it. I'm here for the chaos. It's like
My legit hot take, I would say it's more related to clothing. I would say clothing because there's two versions where it's like you do not have to dress goth or look goth to be goth. But also, just because you dress goth or alternative doesn't mean you are. So like on the first statement, it would be I met a lot of people who just look like an average person, and by like how they live their lifestyle is very like punk. It's very, they listen to the music, they know all the music through and through, but they don't dress up. And also like, yeah, I'm in this getup right now and I love wearing this, and if I could just wake up and have this ready, it'd be freaking awesome.
But you don't look like this 24/7.
No.
You know? No.
And I wake up and I ain't doing this shit.
No, literally. Every day, all day, I can't.
I wake up.
You don't wake up like that?
I wish.
No, I actually, like Elvira herself, I rise in full Elvira get up. I go to sleep in full Elvira get up.
No, this is just me saying this, so I sound like a normal person, but I actually do wake up like this. No, get ready with me. I fucking run my fingers through my hair and sea salt spray. But anyway, the second statement that I said with that is a lot of people do just dress the part, and they don't. It's like they don't actually do what they say, you know? Where it's like, oh, I'm goth, or I dress alternative, but then you see them like shopping fast fashion, and it's okay to buy some stuff, especially if you're starting out and you want to dress this way.
Yeah.
But like the whole point of the culture originated from people like creating
That DIY aspect, you know?
DIY is the biggest thing. DIY, yeah.
Like DIY is shit. Come on,
DIY,
get creative,
or at least try.
Yeah, no. At least give it an attempt. I know that not everyone is a very crafty person, but I feel like getting into that DIY aspect of the culture also comes with you practice. You know, your first couple of things are gonna look like shit. Like that's bottom line. Like you're gonna try to DIY a shirt and you're gonna ruin that shirt, you know? But as you go on and as you practice, you learn the abilities that it takes. You learn how to sew, you learn how to add things on. And I feel like a lot of people are scared to take that leap to get into there, you know, to figure it out.
You don't start out making your stuff look great. As someone who draws, I used to like sketch all throughout school, elementary school all the way to high school. My stuff didn't look as good as it did when I first started. It was just like crooked and awkward. And like someone I really like respect their work and I just admire their pieces is Anglervish, who also got an interview, DJ Anglervish / Jericho.
I think we might have just said Jericho for Jericho's interview.
For Jericho. Jerry Goo. Yeah. Their stuff is awesome, and I wish I could do that, but I also don't have the time to do that.
You gotta find the time.
You gotta make the time.
You gotta make the time and find the time and be really dedicated to that. And
everyone has their own style.
That's that's how you get to it. You
know. My mild take is.
All right, I forgot that we were doing
You're
the
good.
mild take.
That one won't be too long. Don't worry. My mild take is I feel like a lot of clubs don't play music that I want to dance to.
Literally, this is what Jericho said to me.
And I'm gonna leave it at that. Cause.
Oh no, I love it. Play good music. Come on.
Play actual goth music.
Get to it. That's so funny. Yeah, no, your minds are like connected because you weren't even there when we were doing
and
Jericho's
that's why
interview.
we started DJing. Yeah.
That's why we're doing our own event. What do you like most about DJing?
Yay! Okay. So what I like most, because there's different styles of DJing, and you don't have to stick to one style. You could kind of do different. You can just mix and match. But I think my favorite part about it is getting to be like the conductor of the party. So For me, I tend to be more of a world builder. I like creating things, but I like creating a story and a world behind it. And a dream of mine, which is awesome because I'm already pursuing that with Visage Garden and all of my friends here, is creating that world. So
like creating that atmosphere.
Yeah, the environment. As long as in conjunction to it, creating a safe space. But like if we were to ever do like themes, like maybe one night is more 80s-esque or one is more vampiric.
I want to do another Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
No, like a bloody Valentine, like the one time. I'm gonna.
It's not just being like, oh, there's a vampire in the corner and there's some candles. Like, no, I want it to be a full story, a full thing where you pull up and you're like, you also have like lore in your head and you're like, I am the vampire and I need to be invited in, and here I am like dancing in the ball and I'm playing the songs at the ball, like
Yeah, we'll get to there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah,
we'll get there, stay tuned.
You know?
But yeah, just being the conductor, and it's almost like magic to me. Same thing with performing and playing an instrument or singing, is you feel the energy of the crowd, and then you almost like are able to conduct it to where like, oh, you want it to be more hype or you want it to slow down. And it's not just taking charge of it, but also like getting the vibe off of the people. So like if they want to chill out, you can kind of lead it to chill out more. Yeah.
That is pretty cool. It's magic.
It's magic.
Yeah, magic hands. Wow. All right. So that's all my questions for you. This has been a Visage Garden interview. My name's Kiani. This is our lovely DJ Avant Gray. Thank you.
Thank
Tune
you.
in on May 22nd.
At Joahs Boba. Yes.